What's going on, man? Welcome back to the basement. I'm Ron, and we are here on a glorious Sunday morning to get your lineups set and ready to go to win your Week 2 matchups. I will be honest, I usually kind of briefly talk about any of the injury news at the top, and then I get into questions and answers, but really all we have is the Brock Bowers news. And with Brock Bowers, I put him as my tight end 4 on the week. He's my tight end 4. So if you somehow have a team out there with Trey McBride, Sam Laporta, Tyler Warren, then you can go them over Bowers, but I doubt it. I imagine if you have Bowers, you're starting him. If not, I will say this is my plan with Bowers, is either start him, but on your bench, have one of Michael Mayer, of course, Dalton Schultz, K. Dot, and Tyler Conklin. Those are your 4 guys as like backup options in case if he can't go. And if you want my entire top 200 rankings, or not top 2, I was about to say rankings cheat sheet. It's just my week 2 rankings. Those are over on the Patreon, patreon.com/Ron Stewart. It's where I have my rankings, my rest of season rankings, my waiver wire article, all that good stuff every single week. But let's get down to brass tacks here. Let's answer some questions. We'll go with some super chats up at the top, and then I'll get into whatever else you guys got for me on this fine Sunday morning. We'll go until probably 12 p.m., and then I got to set my lineups here across my, way too many leagues. We got from Eric. Appreciate the super chat. Stranger Fannin, you're starting Judy. Even with Judy starting, give me Fannin. I have Fannin tight end 10 this week. I have Strange tight end 19. So give me Fannin, even with Judy. Dak or May. I have Dak Prescott as my QB 11, Drake May QB 13. So give me Fannin, give me Dak, and then Boutte or Coleman. Give me Keon Coleman there. In half PPR, yes sir. That's where I'm at. I have Keon Coleman, wide receiver 39. I have Boutte. Maybe I'm too low on Boutte, but I have him 52 for right now. We got another super chat. Drop Jaden Reed and pick up Io Manor, Jaden Higgins. I prefer Jaden Higgins to Io Manor, but they're both great pickups. I think you definitely can drop Jaden Reed. I don't hate. Are you saying if you have an IR spot, I don't hate waiting until you can put him on IR and then grabbing guys. But if you think Higgins or Io Manor will get picked up through waivers, then I don't mind dropping Reed, if that makes sense. Come on, what do you mean Tyler Warren or Strange? That's Tyler Warren, brother. That ain't even a question. Happy PRs, Cedric Tillman or Stephon Diggs. Wow. I have Cedric Tillman there. Like you can't start Stephon Diggs until he runs enough routes, is kind of what it comes down to. David Montgomery or J.K. Dobbins / Jake Ferguson. Oh, okay. Give me, in terms of Montgomery versus Dobbins, I have Montgomery RB24. I have Dobbins RB26. I think the Lions are going to boat race the Bears. So give me David Montgomery, and then give me Jake Ferguson over Strange. It seems like people really like Strange this week. I have him as tight end 17. Hey, Ronnie boy, 10X, what's going on? 10X, that's hilarious. Waffling in the flex, Kamara or Hollywood? I think it's got to be Kamara for me there. I think so. I think Hollywood's probably getting a little too cute. Yeah, I'm going to go Alvin Kamara there. In terms of my flex rankings, he's like my 33rd ranked player. Full PPR, Montgomery, Jameson, Pollard. So I think for me, that's going to come down to Montgomery versus Jameson Williams. Yeah, give me Pollard, Montgomery. That's a tough one, though. Super chats. I'm trying to clear out these super chats and I'll get to the normal stuff, but you guys are honestly kind of flooding the super chats. I'm not going to lie. Full PPR, 3 flex. Bateman. I need to... Am I picking 3 for you? If I'm picking 3 for you, give me Calvin Austin. Give me Rashad Bateman. Give me... I'll order them I'll order them in terms of give me Rashad Bateman, then give me Calvin Austin, and then probably give me Chigo Okonkwo as my third there. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Pick 2 between Jacoby, Jameson Williams, Pollard, Egbuka. Wow. I think you're starting Egbuka no matter what. For me, it's Egbuka, and then it gets close between... Pollard and Jacoby. I think I go Egbuka and Jacoby there in full PPR. Another super chat, full PPR, double flex. Keon Coleman or Kenneth Walker. God, that is tough. I have Keon Coleman ahead. I do. I think it's not sexy, but against the Jets, but I don't know. I don't think that they're going to have Sauce shadow him. And Kenneth Walker's such a hopeless start right now. Let me just double check my flex rankings. You know, I'm going to flip-flop on that. Give me Kenneth Walker over Keon Coleman. That one's close, though. All right, let me get into some other ones. We got flex Kenneth Walker, Tyrone Tracy, or Travis Hunter. My goodness. I think I'm Travis Hunter there. Yeah, give me Hunter. People seem spooked because of the defensive usage for Travis Hunter, but I actually kind of like him this week. Ricky Pearsall, Keon Coleman, or Olave. I think dude, even with Mac Jones, I got Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver 26. I have Olave 37. Coleman 39. Yeah, so give me Pearsall. Let's see what else we got in here. Give me McMillan over Hollywood easily. Odunze over Boutte. Penix over Rodgers. Tet or Montgomery. In half, give me Montgomery. Full, give me McMillan. That's kind of a cop-out answer, but Mark Andrews over Fannin for me. Jameson Williams over Keon Coleman for me. I'll take Henderson over Mason. Flowers, Tet, or Egbuka. I think I'm probably Flowers and Egbuka. Yeah, give me Flowers, Egbuka there. Pearsall or Tet. What's up, GNS Scully? I have Tet, wide receiver 22. I have Pearsall, wide receiver 26. So give me Tet there. But if A.J. Brown's in the mix, give me A.J. Brown, Pearsall there. Pickens or Dobbins in the flex. Wow. You get a point for every 5. What? So what's that, like 0.2 per rush attempt? What the hell? What kind of... What kind of... So what? We can kind of like, I'll add to his PPR 1 point every 5 rush attempts. Let's pencil him in for like 10 rush attempts. So what? We add like 2 to his projection. I don't know. I guess I'll go Dobbins there, but maybe I'm weighting that little bonus too much. I think it's close, but I'll give the tiebreaker to Dobbins. What's up, Steve? Give me Fannin over Strange. And then Pearsall, DJ Moore, or Travis Hunter. And then I'll go Pearsall there. I kind of like Pearsall this week. I know that Mac Jones is in there and that's spooky, but Nix or Fields, I like Fields this week. Walker or Sampson. God, I think that's going to be Kenneth Walker for me. Even as much as I like Sampson. Yeah, I'll go Kenneth Walker. T-Mac or Egbuka. Give me Egbuka. Odunze or Pearsall. I think I'm Pearsall there. I am. I like Pearsall. I've been saying it, but I have him wide receiver 26 this week. I have Odunze wide receiver 32. Flowers, Egbuka, or Pearsall. Give me Flowers, Egbuka there. Tillman's not in the running for me in this one. I will go Jamison Williams over Kenneth Walker. Jennings, Jaden Higgins, Alec Io Manor. Wow. I think in that setup, I'd go Jennings. Pick 2. Or no, am I just picking 1? I don't know. Sometimes I'm an idiot. So this is from Rye Guy McFly. What a name, brother. You are asking about Ridley, George Pickens. I have Pickens 28. I have Ridley 36. I have Booty 52. I have Quentin Johnston 44. So give me Pickens, Ridley, QJ, Booty. Is it Booty or Booty? I feel like I screw that up every time. All right, I'm jumping around here. Hunter Henry or Juwan Johnson? That one's actually pretty close. I got Juwan Johnson, tight end 12, Hunter Henry, tight end 15. So give me Juwan Johnson there. Having trouble picking Ridley, Coleman, or Boutte in the flex. I will go... I'll go Ridley there, but Keon Coleman's really close. Romer, Ridley. I'll go Rome Odunze over Ridley. Adams over Egbuka. LBJ in the mix. KW3, Judy, or QJ in half. I think in half I got to go Walker there. Wow, if Bowers is out, start Meyer. I just think the issue is that you can't confirm that Bowers will be out in time to make this decision. So for me, I personally would go Fannin instead of like. But maybe you're somebody that has, if you have Bowers. So here's what I'll say: Fannin over Mayer. But if you have Bowers, and start Bowers and then take him out for Mayer, if that makes sense. Egbuka, Sutton, Mooney, or Pearsall in the flex. Give me Egbuka there. Or actually, damn it, give me Sutton. Give me Sutton, but Egbuka's more fun. Who do you flex, Henderson or Tyreek in a standard? What? What? I think in a standard you got to go Tyreek. I think so. That's nasty business, but give me Tyreek there. Give me Samson over Waddle. Give me Hollywood Brown over DJ Moore. Give me AJ Brown over Egbuka. Andrews over Juwan Johnson. Saw somebody say thoughts on Worthy going forward with labrum tear. Not good. Not good. Swift, Pollard, or Henderson. Let's see. Swift. I have Swift RB21, Henderson 23, Pollard 20. So 20, 21, 23. It's truly go with your gut there, but I have Pollard ahead. What else we got here? Fannin or Juwan. For me, I'm Fannin over Juwan this week. But if I will say Fannin is the shakier floor play. So if you just want like the solid floor, I would go Juwan Johnson. But for me, I have Fannin tight end 10, Juwan Johnson tight end 12. Samson over QJ for me in full. I already answered this, but give me AJ Brown. I got to be honest, I don't know what auto sub means. I know it's a sleeper feature, but I don't really understand what it does. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Henderson over Hunter, right? Versus Travis Hunter. I'm probably Travis Hunter there. But it's close. It just comes down to if you think Henderson actually gets a bump in usage this week. Because if he does, then it's Henderson. But if not, it's Hunter. Eileen Hunter. Or actually, no. I'll go Henderson there. I'll go Henderson over Hunter. That one's really close. Give me Dak over Caleb. Say Breece Hall or Samson. Or Hampton. I believe I have Hampton RB15, Breece RB16. So, like, truly a coin flip. Fannin over Loveland for sure. Catman Jesus, what's going on? Pickens, Jameson Williams, or Pearsall. You know what? Let's break the tie to Dak and go with Pickens. I have Pickens and Pearsall almost back-to-back. Let's go Pickens. And then I like Fannin over Ingram. Fannin's going to be another one like Egbuka last week, where I tell all of you guys to start him this week. I hope it works out. It worked out last week at Egbuka, but, Steven, I've answered this question now 19 times. A.J. Brown. I cannot say it any louder. Hunter or Pearsall. Give me Pearsall. Happy BR. Kenneth Walker, Odunze, or Hunter in half. I think I'm Hunter there. No, give me Kenneth Walker. You got to go with the running back in half PPR, I think. Give me Walker, but it's close. I'm getting Twitter notifications. I want to just see. Okay, so we're getting a news dump right now. We got Trent Williams active, Juwan Jennings active, Jalen Wright inactive, Mason Taylor active, Andrew Thomas inactive again. Quinshon Judkins 10 to 15 snaps. Okay. Devon Witherspoon inactive. All right. I don't know why, but we're getting a rollout of news right now. Not that I don't think any of these really sway anything for me, but just something to note. All right. Pickens, Judy, or Travis Hunter. I think I'm on Pickens there. Yeah, give me Pickens. Yeah, give me Pickens. What else we got? Half PPR, pick 2 between Ricky, Pickens, Javonte, Hollywood. God, that's tough. I'm picking 2. Between Pearsall. I got Pearsall as 49th flex. Pickens, 53rd. Javonte, 50th. And then Hollywood way lower, I think. Or not even. I have Hollywood 55th. Give me Javonte, Pearsall, but those are all so close, man. Like, I always try and preach that I don't have the answers. Obviously, you're coming here for me to tell you who to play, but again, I have Pearsall 49th, Javonte 50th, Pickens 53rd, and I have Hollywood 55th. So that's 4 players from my 49th to 55th ranked flex. So like you truly can't go wrong with any combo. My top 2 are Pearsall and Javonte though. Happy week 2. Thoughts on a trade? Send CeeDee Lamb. You receive Pickens and Ladd. Your rest of your team is Chase Brown, Aaron Jones. I would love to know what the starting lineup is. So like how many receivers, how many flex spots. But on the surface, I do not like that trade. If I'm sending a stud away like CeeDee Lamb, I need more than Pickens on top of Ladd. Start 1 tight end premium, Pitts, Kincaid, Henry. I think I'm Pitts there. I have Pitts tight end 14. No, I have Pitts tight end 13. I have Kincaid tight end 16. Henry tight end 15. So they're all really close, but I lean Pitts there. Dak or May. Give me Dak and then flex between Jordan Mason, Keon Coleman, Booty. People are really debating firing up Booty this week. I got to be honest, like Booty's a sit for me. So Booty is my 96th ranked player. Coleman is my 68th. And then Jordan Mason is my 73rd. In full PPR, I'm going Keon Coleman there. Hey, Ron, I'm torn. Hollywood Brown, Odunze, Egbuka, Pickens, Coleman need to start 4. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sit 1. If I'm sitting 1, it is Keon Coleman of that group. Yeah. If I'm sitting 1, it's Keon Coleman. What else we got in here? Metcalf, McMillan, or Javonte. God. Javonte's my 50th ranked player. McMillan 43rd. And then Metcalf is 40th. So give me Metcalf there. I kind of like Metcalf in this. It's a revenge game narrative that I can buy into. Let me make these. I didn't realize. I don't know why my chat's coming in so small right now. But Dak or Kyler? I think it's got to be Kyler. Yeah, give me Kyler. At home versus Carolina should be a smash spot. I'm Travis Hunter over Hollywood Brown. Would I prefer Downs or Mayer if Bowers can't go? Probably Mayer. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably Mayer. I'm not, Downs is a pretty rough start right now. Henderson or Hunter? Give me Henderson. All right, you guys are killing me. I know it makes sense to repeat things that jump around, but also I'm reading the same thing and going crazy. May. I have May over Lawrence this week. I have Pearsall over Pickens, but it's really close. Juwan Johnson over Ingram. Pick one between Pickens, Smith, and Tet. God, that one's close. Pickens, Smith, and Tet. I'm Tet there. McMillan or Sutton. Give me Sutton there. What else we got in here? Pick one. Pickens, Odunze, or Quentin Johnson. I'm Pickens there. Tyreek or Pearsall. Man, I'm Pearsall. As crazy as that is to say, I'm Pearsall. I am. I like Pearsall this week. Javonte or Ricky? Let's see. Man, I have Ricky as my 49th flex. I have Javonte as my 50th. Pearsall, but I would break a tie. If it's half, give me Javonte. If it's full, give me Ricky. I'm Hunter over Hollywood. Pick 3. You listed 3. I'm gonna assume you meant pick 2. I'm gonna assume you meant pick 2, and if that's the case, then I am sitting Samson of this bunch. Give me T-Mac over Hill. Somebody said, I can't find it, but somebody said Kyler or Fields. Give me Fields there. Travis Hunter, even with Brian Thomas. Give me Devontae over Olave. Weekly hang where you update status of summertime drafts, especially non-best ball. We'll definitely do that as the season goes on. Just give these teams just give the team some time to warm up. But we're doing all right. We went positive in week 1. We went positive. I think we went something like 13 and 11. Nothing crazy. Week 1's always weird, but we'll take that. I think on RTS we went 5 and 1, which is really nice. But we'll see. As the season goes on, I'll give you guys kind of quarterly updates, whether it's on this stream or if we do a second stream, especially when we get the Best Ball Resurrection stuff on Underdog. We'll probably do a weekly stream with those drafts. All right. What else do I got here? Pearsall or Kenneth Walker and full PBR? Give me Pearsall. Yeah, give me Pearsall there. What else we got in here? You traded away Brees to get Bowers and Kenneth Walker? Yeah, that's a massive W. Two QB league, Lawrence, McCarthy, or C. Ward. I would have them ranked for this week, I think, in that order. I would go, because I don't know if you mean like pick 2 or pick 1, but I'm going to say Lawrence, McCarthy, Ward. Hope that makes sense. Damn, Rocket Sanders. It makes sense that Rocket Sanders is going to be a healthy scratch this week, but you just hate to see it. Walker, Harvey, or Aaron Jones. Only pick 1. I have Walker 27, Jones 30th, and Harvey 35th. So give me Walker. Yeah, give me Walker there. Full PPR, flex, Hawkinson, or Samson. Wow, that's interesting. I might be in full PPR. Give me Samson there, man. Give me Samson over Hawkinson. What else we got in here? Like the stream, by the way. Why not? Lawrence, Geno, or Penix. I think I'm probably Lawrence there. Lawrence has a nice matchup. I got Lawrence QB 15. And then Penix 22, Geno 19. Egbuka and ETN for Gibbs. I love Egbuka, but I think I have to take Gibbs there. Walker over Samson. Samson or Jennings with the healthy Jawan news in half. I'm Samson there in half. Just give me the running back in half. Nico over Egbuka for sure. Jawan or Kincaid. Even with Olave, I think I'm still Jawan over Kincaid. Yeah, give me Jawan there. Brother, I answered the auto sub question, man. I answered this. Samson over Jennings. Samson over Harvey, yes. Devontae over Hollywood. And you're getting hit with a ban. I can't do it. I can't do it. You clarified what auto sub was, and then I told you that I would take Mayer over Downs. And then I said it again. Mayer over Downs. With the auto sub future. I cannot spell it out any clearer. What else we got? What else? Pierce all over Odunze. Give me Dak over Williams. Give me Ridley over Booty. Give me Juwan Johnson over Strange. Give me Olave over Keon Coleman. Just double checking that one. Yeah, give me Olave over. I will say it's close. I have Olave 37, Keon Coleman 39th, but Montgomery over Tracy for me, yeah. Wow. Walker or Sharp? I'm still Walker. I'm still holding strong on Walker, but I get the temptation, and if you want to roll the dice on Sharp, you absolutely can. Evans, Egbuka, or Sutton. I think I'm still Evans there. Yeah, give me Evans. To be honest, though, if Egbuka outproduces Evans again, we might start having the, move Egbuka over Evans in rest of season and weekly rankings moving forward conversation. Downs over Booty. Kamara or Egbuka in the flex. Man. The correct answer is Kamara. It's Kamara. I would love to play Egbuka there, but it just has to be Kamara. Benson or Booty? Give me Booty there. Nick, Stafford, or Herbert. I think that's got to be Herbert. Appreciate the super chat, of course. Yeah, give me Herbert there. Mason or Javonte, huh? Give me... I think it's got to be Javonte there. Yeah, it's got to be Javonte. Jordan Mason or Walker? Wow. I have Walker 27, Mason 29. So Walker, but it's a very slight lean. Henderson over Jalen Warren for me. But again, it's a lean. It's 23 versus 25. Tootin over Ray Davis. Smith over Odunze. What else y'all got? What else? Then the viewers in here climbing. Shout out you guys for pulling up. Leave a like. All that good stuff. I never really expect much from these start sit live streams. They're not usually what I am known for. And you guys know I'm honest too. Like, I'll tell you how I have the rankings set up, but at the end of the day, you're the one that puts the player in the lineup, has to live with that decision. So feel free to not listen to me. Because anything can happen. I have Tet over Ricky Pearsall, but what if, Tet sprained his ankle in the first quarter? Then you're fucked. But that's the game we play. So personally, I'll take Tet. If Brock's out, who to start, Tet or Samson? Give me Tet over Samson, but I think Brock plays. Egbuka or Zay Flowers? Those are like two of my children. Give me Flowers there, but that one's close. You traded DK and Aaron Jones for Hampton? No, that's fine. That's a fine little move there. Moses Lim. Interesting name. Jawan over Janu. You're the man, though. PJ Fox, you're the man. Answered that. Pearsall over JMO. Again, I like Pearsall this week, even with Mac Jones. I think Pearsall might cook with Mac Jones. I don't know if that's crazy. I got Pearsall wide receiver 26 this week. I like Tet too. I have Ted McMillan as my wide receiver 22 this week. We're in a dome versus Arizona. This is a good matchup for Tet. Judkins or Pacheco. Ooh, give me Pacheco, but that's a sad state of affairs. I think that just kind of outlines where we're at on Pacheco right now. But Pacheco's my 36. Judkins 51. So give me Judkins. Or no, give me Pacheco. Wait on Bowers to start Fannin. I would wait on Bowers if you have the bench depth for Schultz, Otten, Tyler Conklin, Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer at top of the list. You get what I'm saying, though. Tet over Hunter. Ooh, Bowers or Zay is a interesting one. Bowers or Zay? Give me Zay Flowers there. Give me Zay Flowers. Pollard over Travis Hunter, sadly. Swift or DJ Moore? Swift, but I don't love it. Bo Nix or Geno? Sutton is your only flex. I'm going to go Nix over Geno. Jacoby Myers over Pickens. The stack is enticing, though. But give me Jacoby Myers is a really good Jacoby Myers is a really good start this week. What else? Pickens over Henderson. Ooh. Warren or Tillman. Ugh. It's Warren, but God. That's not fun. It's Warren, but it's not fun. T-Mac over Ricky P. God, give me Charbonnet over Fannin and Pacheco in half. Fields over Baker. Pionio, what's going on? Pollard or Tet in half is close. I think the responsible decision there is Pollard over Tet in half. Yeah, in half it's got to be Pollard. It has to be. Pollard over Myers in half, but Jacoby over Pollard in full. I know that that's a cop-out, but I think I'm still May over Caleb and Lawrence this week. Yeah, give me May. Oh, give me Tyler. Here's the thing, fellas. If you have McBride, Laporta, Tyler Warren, you're playing all of them over Bowers no matter what, is I think where I'm at. Yeah. You're playing McBride, Laporta, Warren over Bowers no matter what. Egbuka, give me Egbuka over Pearsall. Swift or ETN? I think I'm ETN there. Who am I panicking on the most for week 2? Pacheco. Pacheco is in a rough spot. I'd say Pacheco, Josh Downs, Evan Ingram, of guys that I'm concerned about their usage and really hoping to see something better in week 2. Jalen Warren over Tillman, but it's not sexy. Tyreek or Rome. I think I have them like back to back. I think I have Tyreek. Yeah, I have Tyreek 31, Rome 32. So it's Tyreek, but it's truly a coin flip. Daniel Jones over Tua. Hunter over Jennings. I think I'm going to be Dak over May. I'm double checking now. Yeah, give me Dak over May. I think Dak has a great game this week. Javonte over Kenneth Walker. Egbuka or Hampton in full PPR. Wow. I mean, respect to you. I mean, that's a great dilemma to have. It's probably got to be Hampton there. Ridley, Diggs, or Jamison Williams. Give me Jamison Williams there. But you're getting banned for a second because you've asked that question a billion times. I just answered it. So just lock in and respect the answer of Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams or Hollywood Brown. I think I'm on Hollywood there. As much as I love J-Mo this week, I think it's got to be Hollywood. Yeah, I'll take Hollywood over J-Mo. Egbuka or Sutton. Give me Sutton. Hunter or Keenan Allen. Give me Hunter. Wow, Chris. Downs, Harvey, or Pop. Now we're getting down to brass tacks. Now we're asking the really tough questions. Downs. I think I'm definitely Downs over Douglas. So it's Downs versus RJ Harvey. I think it has to be Downs. But Downs scares the hell out of me, dude. Is he going to run enough routes to be relevant this week? Colts versus Broncos, they're probably not going to win. Maybe you get Pittman with some Surtain cheese, and maybe Downs frees up in the slot. But it's like if anyone's going to get freed up in the slot, it's Tyler Warren. The projections say Downs, and my gut says RJ Harvey is where I'll leave you with, or what I will leave you with. Tet or Pickens, give me Tet. That's from the super chat for Dylan. Ricky Pearsall or Kenneth Walker. Give me Ricky Pearsall on a full PPR. McMillan over Hunter. We got a Let's Go Jets. Hell yeah. I think we're gonna cover the spread at least versus the Bills. We might have a shot. Pickens, Pacheco, or Charbonnet and half PPR. Give me Pickens there. Give me Walker over Charbonnet, but that one's really close. Bowers versus Devontae Smith in the flex spot, huh? I'm going to go Devontae Smith there for Intuit reviews. Give me Devontae Smith over Bowers. Pick one, ETN, Jameson Williams, or Judy. I think that's got to be ETN. Give me ETN there. Super chat, Mac Jones or Geno Smith. Give me Geno Smith. Pickens over Hollywood. Randy Moss over Megatron. RJ Harvey over Trey Benson. Give me Kyler over Nixon A-Rod. Give me Hunter over Odunze and Coleman. Travis Hunter over Keenan Allen. Give me A.J. Brown over Egbuka. Give me Bowers over Conklin. Give me Njoku over Jonnu. Give me Pickens over Rome. Give me Mason over Harvey Sampson. Give me Harvey for you, Carter. Give me Devontae Smith and ETN. Kind of going rapid fire here, but you guys are kind of lining these up. Or I've honestly answered so many of these that like now I just know where my rankings are at. Egbuka over Hunter and Hollywood. Devontae Smith, Sampson, or Quentin Johnson. Give me Devontae Smith for sure. Sharb or Shakir. Now we're asking the tough ones. Charbonnet or Shakir. I have Shakir ahead. Bowers or Hunter? I think I'm Bowers there. Fields over Lawrence. Fannin over Strange. Dak over Stroud, even with the Nico stack. Man. I think I'm Josh Downs there. Dak or T-Law. Give me Dak. What else we got in here? All right, I got to bounce at 12 to go set my lineup. So we got about 4 minutes left. Going to try and do rapid fire here to close out. We're going to go Tyler Warren over Bowers. Kamara versus ETN, huh? Give me Kamara over ETN, but by a little bit. Njoku over Fannin. Warren over Bowers. Egbuka over Devontae. Samson versus Chubb. Man, give me Samson over Chubb. It's pretty crazy to want to sit Neighbors. You got to play Neighbors if you got him. Egbuka over Devontae. Henderson over Kenneth Walker. T-Law over McCarthy. We got Lou in the cut. Pearsall, Swift, Mason. Give me Swift there. Tet over Tyreek. Give me Swift over Henderson. Would you go Pearsall or Pickens? I'm going to do a last-minute tweak of the rankings. I'm going to lower Pickens, or I'm going to lower Pearsall just a little bit, I think. It might be a little bit too high on Pickens. Right now I have Pickens wide receiver... Or no, Pearsall. I have Pearsall wide receiver 26. I'm going to move him to like... I'm going to move him to... With Jennings healthy. I'm going to move Devontae Smith ahead, George Pickens ahead, Travis Hunter ahead. It gets really close with Hollywood Brown, Tyreek, Odunze, Jameson Williams. We're going to move him back to wide receiver 34 is what I decided. We're going to move him back to wide receiver 34, Ricky Pearsall. Hope that's cool with you guys. Anybody who is looking at the ranking sheet right now, you'll see that I'm messing around with it as we speak. Wait, what the hell did I do? All right, so we're going to put him, we're going to put Ricky Pearsall wide receiver 34. Or no, wide receiver 33 is where he ends up. Which is still fine. But I think maybe we were a little bit over the top. I want to make sure we're factoring in the Jennings active and then also the Mac Jones active. So give me Pickens over Pearsall. I've answered a lot of these already. Let's see. Trade Debo for JCM? No, sir. No, sir. How are we feeling on Fannin? You drafted Kittle? I got Fannin as the tight end 10 today. Etienne Hampton or Kenneth Walker? Give me Hampton there. And then we got a super chat from Michael. Sutton or Etienne and PPR? Give me Etienne. I am Kincaid over Jonnu this week. I'm Olave over Waddle. I am sitting Pearsall there. Give me Tyreek over Pearsall now, but I have him. I have Tyreek 30th and I have Pearsall 33rd. All right, we got one more super chat. Quentin Johnston, Judy, Samson, or Fannin? This will be the last question. Judy, 66 for me. Samson, 78th. Fannin, 97th. Yeah, so give me Judy and Samson there. But that's going to wrap it up for us today. Pretty much when I do these streams, I'm reading directly off of my Week 2 rankings, which are available over on Patreon, patreon.com/Ron Stewart. You can find my weekly rankings, rest of season rankings, waiver wire article, all of that good stuff. You have direct access to me on there. But if you just like hanging out in these live streams with us every Sunday morning, we will be here next Sunday at 11:15 a.m. Look out for the rookie receiver report tomorrow afternoon. Check that out. As always, good luck to you guys in your matchups, and I will see you guys in the next one.